Breaking news tonight, Wager Clory Detective is rapidly becoming a superstar on the rise thanks to his unparalleled analytical skills and distinctive brand. His innovative approach to solving complex cases is capturing global attention and redefining the industry. Stay tuned for more on how Wager Detective is shaping the future of investigation.
Hello and good day, folks. This is Wager Detective here. We're going to cap this Orioles versus Twins game. Today is August 12th, 2026. Orioles coming in at 102, the Twins coming in at 106. The over-under is set at 9, juice to the under minus 120. And this is the rubber match of the series, both teams winning a game apiece. So when we look at this, Orioles are 3-6 in their last 9, and they're hitting .232 in their last 9. But if you look at that, runners in scoring position, they are 2 for 40 in their last 9, but in the last 3 games, they're heating up. They're 9 for 28, hitting .321 with runners in scoring position. So 3-6 in their last 9, scoring 3.4 runs a game to 4.2. I just have an initial feeling that this game would go over, but we will see as we get into this cap. But the Orioles, again, 3-6 in their last 9 games, scoring 3.4 runs a game. And if we look at what they've done, alternating wins and losses. They had a tough time against Texas, lost 2 out of 3 against them. They did beat the Angels 2 out of 3, lost to the Phillies, and then 1-1 here against the Twins, scoring 5 runs a game in their last 2 games for the Orioles. So their bats are starting to heat up. They're primarily I call them a one-dimensional team because Pete Alonso is leading that team in all statistical categories, as you see here. He's batting .256. He's got 26 home runs and 77 RBI, so he's the main plug on that team. No more Taylor Ward. And then you got Henderson, I'm not really fond of. Tavares, decent. Basallo needs to step up. Mayo needs to step up. Rushman, good catcher, but I don't trust him as a hitter. And again, 3-6 in their last 9, but they are, again, hitting .321 with runners in scoring position in their last 3. In road games this year, they're 25-32, hitting 4.39 runs per game, almost 8 hits a game, hitting a home run a game, batting .229 in away games this year with a .381 slug and a .690 OPS. On-base percentage about 31%, so not bad, scoring 4.4 runs a game in their road games this year. We look at day games this year, the scoring goes up to 4.7 runs a game, almost 8 hits a game. Again, the power's there with a home run a game. Batting .239 in day games this year with a .727 OPS and a .392 slug. So looking pretty good in day games, even though they're 24-26. It's either the pitching's going to get you or that the lineup is going to go cold all of a sudden. So we'll see what happens in this game. But again, 24-26 for the Orioles in day games this year. So when I look at this matchup, and we look at them against right-handed pitching, they are hitting .323 runs a game against right-handed pitching and .235 batting average against right-handed hitting this year with an on-base percentage of .322. OPS against right-handed hitting, .713. And Baltimore's day-game offense has been noticeably stronger than its road production. Against right-handed pitching, the Orioles have posted a .235 average and, again, a .713 OPS. So we look at them since July. They are 18-14, starting to heat up. They're scoring 4.3 runs a game. They're hitting over a home run a game, but their batting average is .219, so 22% of the time they're getting a hit since July. OPS is still strong, .703. Slug is strong, .382. On-base percentage around 32% since July, but it stands out that they're 18-14 since July, looking pretty good there. And 38 home runs, the power is still there, primarily because of Alonso. And let's see who will face today. Zebby Matthews, right-handed pitcher, 5-8 this year with a 5.23 ERA and a 1.34 WHIP. He's only got 73 strikeouts as we look at him. I guess the Twins believe in this guy, 26-year-old. He's never really done anything when I've had him in the lineup, when I've bet on him. But that 5.23 ERA does stand out. When we look at Matthews on the season, 86 innings, 5.23 again ERA, and he's given up 17 home runs, which comes out to 1.78 home runs per 9, and the WHIP is concerning. And he's struggling consistently to keep runs off the board, and a 7.63 strikeouts per nine is low compared to some of the other numbers I've seen from other pitchers this year. So 86 innings, 5.23 ERA for Zebby Matthews. So we'll see what he does here. Last 5 starts, 2-3. Team is -8 run differentials in his last 5. They're scoring 3.4 runs a game to him to 5 runs a game against. And the wins came against Milwaukee and Seattle. The losses came against the Athletics, Cubs, and Angels. He does have 25 innings pitched in his last 5 starts with a 7.2 ERA, giving up 11.5 hits per 9, and giving up 1.44 home runs per 9, and walking 4.32 batters per 9 in his last 5 starts. So when you look at that, it's not really good going against that Orioles team. 6 starts this year at home. The ERA, look at how far it drops to 2.84. He's got a 2-4 record at home with a 1.16 whip. He's giving up 7.6 hits per 9. Home runs, almost a home run per 9 at home, so that comes down. Batting average against is 237 at home. He's only striking out 5.2 batters per 9 at home this year. So, but that 2.84 ERA does come down. The whip does come down. We look at his day starts, it balloons back up. Look at this, 31 innings pitched in 6 starts with an 8.42 ERA. He's 1-4 in day games this year. You look at the home runs, he's giving up 2.9 home runs per 9 in day games this year. He's striking out 9 batters per 9. The on-base average, batting average against 283, but an 8.42 ERA and giving up almost 3 home runs per 9 in day games. So it's a contrast between day and home numbers and year numbers. And, you know, you look at this Orioles team, like we said recently, they're just hitting with runners in scoring position. And this is the rubber match of the game. I don't know what to make of this. Against left-handed bats, bats are hitting 285 against them with a 480 slug. And look at the OPS against left-handed bats, 835. He's given up 8 home runs. He struck out 44 batters against left-handed bats this year in 179 at bats. And this is the lineup he's going to be going against. So against left-handers, Gunnar Henderson, I don't really think is going to harm him. Holiday could, Beavers could, and Cowser. So left-handed bats are really giving him a problem. Again, 285 average, almost hitting 300 against him. And again, an OPS 835. When we look at the Twins in their last 9 games, 3-6, they're -6 run differential. They're scoring 4.2 runs a game to 4.89. The batting average, the batting average is 239 against them. Or no, they're hitting 239, in their last 9 games. And runners in scoring position only hitting 241. So that's a stark contrast to what the Orioles are doing in their last 3 games. We look at the last 3 games for the Twins. 171 with runners in scoring position, and they've left 29 on base. We look at this team; they got danger there. You know, Keyshaw leading the team in batting average. Buxton, who isn't going to be in this game, leading in home runs. You got Josh Bell leading the team in RBIs. I love Clemens. I like this team. Lewis, Larnack, Martin, Lee. A lot of dangerous bats in this lineup. I think if you look at lineup for lineup, even with Buxton out, I do think the Twins have a better lineup all around, more depth. But this Twins team, and Cody Clemens, man, we've seen what he can do at the end of a game. A game could be tied. He could hit a grand slam. We look at the Twins this year, 59 games at home, 31-28. They're scoring 4.5 runs a game. They're hitting 8 hits a game. They're hitting exactly a home run a game, so 59 home runs in 59 games. And they got a 247 batting average at home this year. We look at day games this year, 24-27, hitting 4.33 runs a game, almost 8 hits a game, a little over a home run a game. On-base percentage, 31%. They're getting a hit about 24% of the time, and the OPS, 697. So pretty good day numbers, pretty good home numbers for this team. And they've been doing it all year, with or without Buxton in the lineup. And if we look at them against right-handed pitching, which they'll see today in Shane Baz, they're scoring 3.35 runs a game, a little under 6 hits a game, under a home run a game, batting .249 against right-handed pitching, on-base percentage .317 with a .738 OPS and a .421 slug. So pretty decent numbers. You'd like to see those runs a game go up. If we look at them since July, they are 18 and 16, scoring 4.21 runs a game, 8 hits a game, a little more than a home run a game, and their average is 237 since July. On-base percentage, 32%, and their OPS, 708 since July. So scoring 4.2 runs a game with a 237 batting average since July for the Twins. They're going to be going against Shane Baz today. He is 4-11 this year, 3.76 ERA with 120 strikeouts and a 1.32 WHIP. Baz has had an up and down season. Recently, as we'll get in here, they haven't been hitting for him, and he's been pitching pretty fantastic as of late. As we get into this cap, we'll see. In his season this year, 136 innings pitched, again, a 3.76 ERA, giving up almost 9 hits a game. The home runs are down, but the walks could be a problem. 3 walks per 9. He is striking out 8 batters per 9. He's got a complete game and a 1.32 WHIP, but a 3.76 ERA for Shane Baz this season. Not bad. We look at the last 5 starts. They're 1-4, the Orioles, -2 run differential. They're scoring 3.2 runs a game, to 3.6 for their opponents. The win came against Kansas City. The losses came against Texas, Philadelphia, Atlanta, and Boston. He's got 29 and a third with a 2.15 ERA in his last 5 starts. Home runs are not a problem. The walks have gone down, and he's striking out 9 batters per 9 in his last 5. They're just not scoring for him in his last 5 starts, and those losses came against some pretty brutal teams, like we said again, Texas, Philadelphia, Atlanta, and Boston, where they just did not hit. They must have had their aces on the mound for those teams in that game, and the Twins have anything but an ace on the mound with Zebby Matthews. We look at road starts this year. He's got a 3.82 ERA, but look at the record, 1-7. They're not hitting for him. He's given up 7.6 hits per game, and the home runs, less than a home run per 9. And the walks, 3.11 walks per 9, and the batting average, 232 against Baz this year on the road. But with a 3.82 ERA, it's a surprise that they're 1-7. Again, they're just not giving Shane Baz the run support he needs. And like we said with that team, they're a hide-and-seek team that you just can't trust from game to game. And they only got they're a one-dimensional team with Polar Bear Pete Alonso. So when we look at what he's done in day games, 3.74 ERA, but look at the record, 0-3 again. He's giving up 9 hits per game in 43 and a third innings in day starts this year. He's given up hardly any home runs, and he's walking almost 3 batters per 9, and teams are hitting 263 against him in day games. But again, 9.14 hits per 9. And the walks per 9 could be a problem against this team that I just like this Twins team and this lineup and what they do. They just got a lot of talent as we get into this cap. Against left-handed pitching, he's getting hit pretty good, 278. Both these pitchers getting hit against left-handed bats. 278 average, on-base percentage 34%, slug 437, OPS 775. Against left-handed batters, Baz is having a problem. And when we look at this lineup, you got Larnick, you have Josh Bell, who could turn it around to the left side. He's a switch hitter. Cody Clemens, very, very dangerous. You look at Brooks Lee, he could turn around to the left-hand side. So very, very tough left-handed bats in that lineup today. Against right-handed bats, it gets better. 234 batting average against, 351 slug, 641 OPS. The home runs are pretty minuscule at 4 home runs against right-handed batters. So definitely left-handed batters hitting him way harder. The OPS is way higher than when he sees right-handed at bats. So it's going to be which left-handed bats so far in this cap that are going to be the ones that stand out. And I trust and believe in the Twins' left-handed bats more than I do the left-handed bats for the Orioles with Jackson and Beavers and those guys. When we get inside the bullpen, we look at the Orioles. They're without Halsey. They got the 17th best bullpen in the game. And if we look at this, the bullpen hasn't really been taxed this week. You've seen Suarez. Kittredge has seen limited work this week. Grant Wolfman got tagged around. Cano, an inning pitched. You look at this, Ryan Garcia gave up 4 runs in an inning. 36 ERA in 1 innings pitched. Now let's take a look at the Twins and their bullpen, the Twins bullpen, 26th in baseball, 4.79 ERA. Yandres Gomez, the leader there as far as their closer. And if we look at this bullpen, you look at these guys, pretty good here, other than Taylor Rogers, who got banged up this week, and then Jeff Hoffman. These are all from the last 7 days, and Travis Adams. We look at yesterday, Nance and Funderburk both pitched 40 pitches. Funderburk with 20, Nance with 18. Gomez and Minter are fresh. They'll be the guys that will probably be coming in this game if they need help early. If Zebby Matthews' numbers kind of keep going the way they have been in certain areas. But again, Zebby Matthews has pitched good at home this year. It's just day games he's getting banged around. And then at home, and on the year, he's getting banged around. And if we look at this, guys, again, Orioles minus 102, Twins minus 106. It's hard to go with the Twins looking at just surface level, the pitching. But when you really look at it, they're not hitting for him this year. And 1-7 on the road, for Shane Baz. And Matthews is pitching good at home. And both these pitchers are bad against left-handed hitting. I just think this game does get over the 9. I think some way, somehow, it's going to get over the 9. So that's pretty much my initial call here. Over 9 is going to be my call on the total. And when we look at the side, left-handed bats, I just trust this Twins lineup way more. I really, really do. Last game of a series, I just really do believe that when it comes down to it, those left-handed bats, patient at bats, and we looked at some of Shane Baz's numbers. You look at him and you say to yourself, against left-handed bats, you're not hitting good. And the Twins got way more good left-handed bats in this lineup today, expected lineup, than what the Orioles do. Orioles are hitting hot last 3 games with runners in scoring position. But I got to stay true to the fact that I don't think that people are understanding that even though in his last 5 starts, he's pitching good, they're not hitting for him for whatever reason it is. And I'm learning this as I go along, that when that happens, it becomes more of the foundation than how a pitcher is pitching. It's like, what is the team doing behind him? And they're just not hitting for him on the road, even though he has this great record. Zebby Matthews, day games, he's a problem. I think this Orioles team has burnt me too many times this year, and I'm not using that as a sole indicator of why I like them. I just think the Twins get this game here of this rubber match, and if Zebby Matthews goes 5 innings, I think once he gets to the bullpens, I definitely believe that the Twins got the better bullpen, fresher guys that are better right now. You've seen that Orioles bullpen. They got banged up. A couple guys got banged up pretty good. They used a couple of their good guys yesterday. But that's going to be my call here. Wager Detective calling the over 9 and the Twins at home to win this rubber game of this series. This is Wager Detective. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. And remember, I love all my fans out there, present and future. Share this video, like this video, and definitely leave comments. And Wager Detective will respond to them. I love all you guys out there, and I'll talk to you soon.
Be sure to follow Wager Detective on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.